Rugged schedule had them paying a visit to Northwestern, where the Wildcats were ranked 20th in the country. Joe Paterno's team was prepared for the vaunted Northwestern spread offense that had been terrorizing the conference and had helped Northwestern to a share of the Big Ten title last year.
Gives it to Anderson. Sean Mayer drags him down for a loss back at the 23 with help from Michael Haynes.
The Lions kept the Wildcats in check early, while Penn State's own offense was led by quarterback Matt Seneca, returning from a sprained shoulder. Matt completed his first couple of passes to ease his way back into game action, although the first quarter was relatively calm.
Seneca, he throws and through the hands of Drummond and incomplete.
On their third possession, the Wildcats were able to come up with one big play, a 55-yard pass from Zach Kustok to Sam Simmons. Yaakov Israel saved the touchdown, but only for one play, and Northwestern took the lead.
And it's Kustok, quarterback draw, gets the block at the 5, touchdown.
Despite the touchdown, the spirited Nittany Lions were juiced for a battle after a week off. They seemed to be rejuvenated, and while they still hadn't found their sea legs on offense, they did find ways to stay in the game, including good special teams play.
Trying to push it inside that 10. Simmons backs up, runs away from it, and Sam Crenshaw downs it at the 3-yard line.
The Cats got out of the deep hole, but could not completely escape the Lions' defense.
He throws, it is complete. Jordan stood straight up and dropped at the 35-yard line.
With good disciplined pursuit against Northwestern's spread, Penn State's defense kept things tight. The Nittany Lions' own offense was on the verge of exploding. Joe Paterno and his staff especially thought they could do some damage on the ground.
Back goes Seneca, draw play through a seam. McCoo over the 15, and McCoo out to the 17-yard line.
The game continued to be a defensive struggle, with the Lions' D buying some time for the offense. That Lion offense was about to roar as offensive coordinator Fran Ganner stuck with a game plan that would see their production triple from the first quarter to the second.
Good snap to Seneca. They throw to McCoo. Blocked by Felder to the 30. Upfield 35-40. 45-50. McCoo to the Northwestern 45.
Joe Paterno and his staff used the week off to tinker with their offense, moving wide receiver Eddie Drummond into the backfield on selected plays. They didn't overdo it. Drummond had 3 carries in the half, picking up a solid 21 yards.
Quarterback draw Seneca. First down 30, 25, 20. Inside the 20 to the 16-yard line. Play action, Seneca. Matt throws near corner for McCoo. Makes the catch at the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State.
Seneca moved the Lions 73 yards in just 5 plays. And his 16-yard strike to Eric McCoo not only tied the game, it ended the defensive portion of the show, as 3 touchdowns would be scored in the next 9 minutes. Kustok and Simmons connected again for Northwestern, picking up 19 yards. And the Wildcats would get even closer due to a pass interference penalty.
He steps up. He's going to pump once. Now he throws it deep down the middle. Incomplete flag goes down as Jordan was tangled up with Bruce Branch.
Branch got his feet tangled up with Roger Jordan all right, and the 15-yard penalty moved the ball to the 14-yard line. But it didn't stay there long as Zach Kustok ran it in on the very next play to get Northwestern the lead back again. But Penn State didn't put their heads down. They rolled their sleeves up and their quarterback out.
Play action. Rolling near side of Seneca. Throws downfield for Bryant. Johnson open at the 50. Makes the catch. Turns upfield to the 45. Breaks the tackle to the 40 and spun out of bounds on the near side at the Northwestern 36-yard line.
You could feel the change in the Penn State offense. They were clicking now, and Seneca was spreading the ball around to a variety of receivers, running backs, and tight ends as John Gilmore picked up a first down.
They give it to Larry Johnson. Follows Jefferson. First down 15. Cuts up to the 10. Lowers the shoulder to the Northwestern 7-yard line.
There was a certain determination in their stride. Sometimes it got an extra yard. Sometimes it delivered a psychological blow.
They give it near side. McCoo cuts back to the 5. Spun around at the 2. Powers to the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
McCoo does such a good job at kind of picking his way. It looks like he's going to be stopped right around the 4-yard line. He just kind of dances around with his quick speed, turned back in the middle of the field. And you're right, by coming back after Northwestern took the lead, now 4:01 left to go, and Penn State drives all the way down the field.
80 yards in just 7 plays, but Northwestern wasn't finished yet either. Heads were banging and helmets were flying as the Wildcats were showing how they averaged 425 yards of offense a game. and they put together another touchdown drive, as the first half was definitely the tale of two very different quarters.
Takes the snap. He goes back. He waits. He has plenty of time. Deep down the middle for Simmons. Makes the catch at the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Northwestern.
Paterno's Lions weren't content to run out the half. They tried to keep the fireworks going, and although they went into the locker room trailing by a touchdown, they knew that this one was very far from over. Those Nittany Lions were about to prove how resilient they are to a network television audience, but more importantly, perhaps, to themselves, even if their first possession of the half produced nothing.
Back goes Seneca, rolling far side, fires it long and deep down the far sideline for Brian Johnson, and incomplete.
But the Penn State defense didn't allow Northwestern anything either, as the second half started as the first started, not as it finished. But that didn't last long.
Good snap. Here they come. Standring gets it away. Line drive that Branch will take it to 30. Branch gets a block from Scott to the 35. Block from Dare to the 40. 45, midfield. Spun around and dropped at the Northwestern 48-yard line.
The good field position from Bruce Branch's return set the Lions up for their first scoring drive of the half. Seneca picked up right where he left off in the first half and was on his way to a career-best passing day. He hit tight end John Gilmore for a first down, and Gilmore's stubbornness after he caught the ball exemplified the Nittany Lions' mindset.
Larry Johnson's the tailback. He has it right side. Blake Bentley's tackle to the 20, to the 15, where he tripped up there at the 14-yard line.
The hard-headed approach was contagious as Larry Johnson absolutely refused to be tackled. Penn State willed their way to the end zone, coming back to tie it for the third time.
Quarterback sneak. Seneca leaps over the top. Touchdown, Penn State.
Penn State, with great field position set up by their defense, ties this football game up.
Matt Seneca's first career rushing touchdown had the winds of change blowing through Ryan Stadium. This game was about to erupt into an offensive showcase that would produce more than 1,000 yards of total offense.
Shotgun Cusack again. This time Anderson sweeping far side. Anderson to the 30, 25, and throw out of bounds. Good snap. Anderson up the middle, lowers the shoulder. Touchdown, Northwestern. The Cats retake the lead.
The other Cats, the Nittany Lions, continued to try and prove the theory about 9 lives. They tried to bounce back for the 4th time in the game. Despite more hard-nosed running by Larry Johnson, things settled down for a few series.
They give it to Anderson up the middle, and he is stacked up by Lamar Stewart and Michael Haynes.
As time dwindled in the quarter, the Lions started to roam again. Eric McCoo, who had over 100 yards combined rushing and receiving, continued to be a major weapon. He picked up one of Penn State's 26 first downs. Larry Johnson got another.
Draw by Larry Johnson. Blosser leads the way to the 40. Spun around, keeps his feet to the 35-30. LJ 25 and down to the 20-yard line.
He is breaking a lot of tackles. He just refuses to go down.
The Lions fed off of the heart Larry Johnson showed in fighting for every inch of real estate.
They give it to Larry Johnson right side. Met at the point of attack. Breaks Silva's tackle and battles to the 12.
Northwestern couldn't stop him, but an ankle injury did, and he had to leave the game. But following his example, Matt Seneca scored his second rushing touchdown of the day, and again, Penn State had battled back to tie. As the 4th quarter got underway, the defense took over.
Chased by Haynes and dragged down for a loss back at the 15.
Penn State forced a fumble to halt one drive and stop the Wildcats on a 3-and-out on another. Halfway through the 4th quarter, Seneca and the boys started to make some noise.
This time it will be Eddie Drummond. Cuts through a seam to the 30. Eddie tries to break it and almost does to the 33. Eric has it. Trying to turn the corner. Now he cuts back. Gets away from Jordan to the 40, 45, and out to the 46-yard line. Play action, Seneca. Waits down the middle for R.J. Luke. He makes the catch of first down at the Northwestern 42.
Seneca moved the Lions with a perfect mix of pass and run that kept the Wildcats back on their heels guessing. After 14 plays, the drive finally stalled inside the Northwestern 10. Robbie Gould was called on for his first field goal try of the day, and from 24 yards, he gave Penn State their first lead with under 4 minutes to play.
Good snap to Cusack, rolls far side. He pumps, now he throws. Israel breaks it up and incomplete.
It was starting to look like the team that had the ball last would win the game. Northwestern continued to move the chains, and the clock was becoming a Penn State enemy.
He'll keep it and go. 35-30. Cusack 25-20. 15 to the 10 to the 5. He dives to the goal line. He's down at the 1. Quarterback Steve Cusack, he is denied. Second and goal. No, touchdown.
1:59 left for Penn State. Be a great opportunity for them for a finish off this game, take the lead, put a touchdown on the board, and win this in the last 2 minutes.
The Nittany Lions had worked too hard to be stopped now.
Seneca play action. He pumps. He throws near side. Bryant Johnson makes the catch first down, stepping out of bounds on the near side.
Johnson had a career-high 8 catches for 129 yards.
Northwestern shows blitz. Here they come. Seneca steps up, takes a hit, and it's incomplete.
Seneca was woozy and went to the sidelines, replaced by the ever-calm freshman, Zach Mills.
He came in the huddle, and he goes, "What's up, guys? How you doing?" I don't know what to say about it. I mean, it's unbelievable. He has to put it together. He has to have his confidence, and it amazes me.
Blitz from the outside. McCoo picks it up. Mills rolls left. He fires far side for Bryant Johnson to the turf, and he makes the catch for a first down at the Northwestern 29.
Mills completed 3 of his first 4 passes, and the lefty was determined to finish what Seneca started.
First and 10 at the Northwestern 18. 45 seconds left. Good snap. Back goes Mills. Throwing for Bryant Johnson in the end zone. Overshoots him at the far corner. Incomplete.
Mills would go to Johnson again on the next play, but to the other side of the end zone, and again, it fell incomplete. But the third time would prove to be the charm.
Third and 10 at the 17. Here comes everybody. Rolling left, waiting, throwing far side for Bryant Johnson. He makes the catch inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. First and goal at the 4. Mills stops. He throws from McCoo to the far corner. Touchdown! And six. The Nittany Lions take the lead with 22 seconds to go.
For Zach Mills, it was career win number 1. For Joe Paterno, it was career win number 323, tying him with Bear Bryant at the top of the list. But few have been any sweeter.